When I first began to share with you what we have come to know as Wednesday Words, I believed it would be a short-term assignment that would allow us to stay in touch and stay connected. My original plan was to personally talk with you about how we are doing at Calvary Baptist Church and to encourage you as we work together to navigate the uncharted waters of COVID-19. I wanted to do everything I could to encourage you and share in your lives. I wanted you to know that I loved you and that I was praying for you. That was 28 weeks ago. To me, it almost seems like a lifetime. But we have discovered anew what we always have believed. God is good all the time. And all the time, our God is good. Today I want to share with you some exciting news. This coming Sunday, October 11th, we plan to regather as a community of believers. We plan to share together, study together, and even though things will not be the way we left them on March the 8th, we will be together. Now I want to share with you how some things will be different. We will have two services, one at 9:15 and one at 11 o'clock. We will ask you to please let us know which service you plan to attend so we can prepare. And going forward, we will ask you to register each week so that we can plan. We want you to know that we are taking our responsibility to be secure, to be safe, very seriously. We will be practicing social distancing in our worship center. So you need to plan to respect the directions that you will be given and sit where you will be directed. Now, I recognize that some of you have been sitting in the pew you have been sitting in for years. But please understand that we are going to do everything we can to ensure that we are meeting the guidelines given to us as it relates to assembling together. And that we want to do everything we can to assure a safe and secure environment for our dear church family. We will be asking you to wear masks while you are entering and leaving our building. While we are in our worship center, we will have an assigned designated area for those who desire to keep their masks on, and an area for those who are comfortable removing their masks. As one of our folks recently said, and we agree, and I quote, "We understand that there are people in our church body on both ends of this spectrum, and who feel that this is a good middle-of-the-road approach. This will allow us to choose for ourselves what is the best approach to returning to church, what is best for their family. I know this is inconvenient. I know this may be annoying, but it is necessary. Please help us. Please be thoughtful of others." In Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4, we are instructed to do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only on his own interests, but also on the interests of others. This is the reason we are instructed to do this, because this is exactly how Christ lived, and we are to follow his example completely. Following each service, we will dismiss you by row and will ask you to exit our building as quickly as possible. If you want to visit the parking lot, that would be fine. But while we are in an enclosed space, we want to do everything we can to ensure that we are as safe as possible. I cannot wait to be together this Lord's Day. I've been praying about and anticipating our regathering for more than 6 months and have so deeply missed being together. I love you and look forward to seeing how God continues to work in our lives and this his church that we call Calvary Baptist. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, please feel free to contact us. And do remember to let us know which service you prefer to attend. And if you do not feel comfortable about regathering at this time, that's okay. That does not mean that we do not consider you a vital part of our church family. If you have needs, let us know. We will continue our CBC Live at 11 o'clock, and I trust that will be a blessing to you. We all have the responsibility of responding to these new practices in a way we believe God would have us. It's okay. Perfectly fine, entirely legitimate to make your own decisions and be responsible for those decisions. We love you and are confident that soon, and we trust very soon, we will be able to regather without any restrictions. But until then, let us all remember that God is good all the time. And all the time, our God is good. I also want to share with you our plans for resuming our Wednesday evening ministry. Next Wednesday, Debbie Carey would like to meet with all the parents and children who are interested in being part of CBC Squared. This meeting will take place in our worship center, and Debbie will outline her plans for the upcoming months. If you have a child who is in the 1st through 5th grade, I would encourage you to come at 6:45 next Wednesday and hear what Debbie has planned, not only for teaching our children God's truth, but also how she intends to conduct these meetings in a safe and secure way. The following Wednesday, October 21st, we will plan to resume our adult Bible study and prayer. That meeting will take place in our worship center and will begin at 7 o'clock. Please plan to come and share with us as we grow together as Christ-like disciples. Please do note that to help us maintain a safe environment, we do plan to stagger the start times of our Wednesday evening ministries. Our students, who have been meeting, begin their meeting at 6:30. Our CBC Squared will get together at 6:45. And our adults, we will assemble at 7 o'clock. We hope this helps us protect each other as much as possible. Thank you for your patience today. Thank you for doing so much to be the church. I look forward to growing together in a regathered way. And do remember, God is good all the time. And all the time, our God is so, so good. God bless you.